Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off again on the Mad Mile. In the outside lane something is happening. I can't quite work it out yet, but everyone's moving out of the way of something. It's a car that's broken down. Now as we get a little bit closer, I have a little look in to make sure everything's okay. And the Mercedes next to me is telling it, maybe you should put your hazards on. You know, you've broken down in the outside lane and the first thing you do is pick up your phone. No, you put your hazards on first.
Sitting there with broken down with no hazard lights on. Now, you need to be reminded for a hazard lights to be put on.
Now as we go to the rear camera, at least she listened and put her hazards on.
Oh, come on, mate. I'm here. That's why you should look left and right before pulling out. Look left and right before pulling out. There are giveaway lines for both directions. The reason, because I can't do anything else other than drive on the other side of the road, the wrong side of the road, because of parked cars.
Now in this clip, it's everything you expect from a Range Rover driver. I've got no priority, so I'll pull over because they have priority. It's driving really slowly. It's a late indication and no thank you whatsoever. It's as though I wasn't even there, and people still don't get this. It's not that they have to do it, it's all about manners. Now in this clip, this is all about how you handle a blocked road. Someone that's parked on your side of the road. Obviously that van is parked there. The second vehicle, that car there to the right, should never have gone through. This one here has already tried to commit himself and just stopped. But it's this one up here, the one at the end, this guy here, he's already starting to move out. He's a mile away from the bloody van that's blocking the road, and yet he's already starting to move out. And look at the havoc he causes. Now he's got no priority, the car coming towards him has got the priority and cannot get through the gap. I mean, how stupid can you be? I mean, he was obviously trying to bully his way through that gap and couldn't because the car wasn't going to let him go that was coming towards him. So it's got him nowhere. Now, this is further down the same road. We've got another obstruction on the right hand side, so we have priority. And I'm just going to show you how it should be done. Not by me. A car that you'll be quite surprised. Look, it's a Mercedes that's doing it correctly, and not only that, it's a private hire. It's a professional driver that's doing it correctly. So if they can do it, anyone can. So this is me coming back the other way. The same obstruction, but it's obviously on my side of the road now, the left. Now we've got a junction to my left hand side as well, which makes things a little bit awkward for us because you don't want to block it up. And as soon as you leave a gap, people get into it, like this car here in front of me. Now that should be enough really. One car should be enough before they let you go. But the second car is coming out. Got someone turning in. And look how fast this BMW does it. What an arsehole. And there is a reason why it did it that fast. One, because it is an arsehole. And two, because it knows it should not have gone out. And that's why it did it so fast. Now it's pulled too far out to the right hand side for this bus to get through because there's a van parked to the right hand side there. It's not me that's in the way of the bus there. It's this BMW in front of me. It's out a little bit too far. Now obviously we've got no priority here, but there's nothing coming, so all of us can go. So we all do that correctly and we don't get in anyone's way. So we're now on the way to the next obstruction, which is that van that's still parked there. The one that we had at the beginning of the clip. So everyone's pulling out to the right hand side. Now the BMW in front of me should never ever go. It can't see. It can't see that it's got nowhere to go. So it's keeping people waiting when it has no priority. It should be waiting just in front of me until the road is clear. So with driving like that, you just generally know their personality as people. I'm more important than you. It doesn't matter that I can't see if I can go anywhere. I need to be in that gap because I'm more important than you. That's why I'm going to cut this corner as well, because I'm in such a rush. Now again, this is me going towards the obstruction, and the obstruction is on the right hand side, so I have priority. It doesn't have to be a BMW to drive like a fucking arsehole through these gaps.
Yeah, really? You should have gone, shouldn't you, mate?
I'm still in the same area, but we have a little petrol head moment for you. Now in this clip, I'm driving the Kia Invisible again.
Dear oh dear. What are these people looking at when they pull out?
So in this clip, we've got a few numpties. The BMW to the left.
Don't need to swing out right, turn left. Fucking idiot.
We've got someone else over to the right hand side now that wants to reverse out of that turning in front of a dustbin lorry. Now as you can see, my lane is a lot busier than the right hand side lane, and obviously that will mean people do some queue jumping. Yep, and there it is, the Mercedes, the Burke in the Merc. There he goes. He knows that he doesn't want that lane, and I know that he doesn't want that lane. I can tell the way he's driving. I know he wants my lane. I know he does, but for once I'm not fucking letting him in. So he tries to go up in front.
You know what you want to do, don't you? Yeah, you know what you want to do. You can fuck right off though. Fuck right off. Right off. Yeah, see, sometimes I don't let them in. I knew exactly what the fucking arse I was trying to do there. Just didn't want to wait in the queue and wanted a queue jump. And I wasn't going to let him do it this time. Sometimes I just let him do it. Sometimes I get fucked right off with it.
Now in this clip I can only put it down to the guy probably doesn't know the area that well. I can only put it down to that. This guy here, he has a massive brain fart here. His stop line is all the way up there, and he stops there because he's in the wrong lane. He wants the lane to the right hand side, but there's no urgency to get over to that lane. So everybody behind him now is where they don't want to be there. They're in everyone else's way. So when we get a green light, they're going to be in our way and we're going to be in their way, all because of one guy having a bit of a brain fart. And we all make mistakes on the road, but it's how you deal with your mistake afterwards, how you put it right. And just stopping so far away from your stop line and keeping everyone else waiting that's going to be in everyone else's way now is the wrong way to do it. Now, it's time for a proper rant. Unfortunately, some of the language that I use has to be taken off because YouTube won't monetize it with certain words that I used. As you can see here, there's two lanes and I'm in the right hand lane. I'm turning right, I'm indicating, but then we have little Miss Piggy come around the corner here. She seems to think that I'm in her lane. She puts her little trotter outside the window and gestures to me that I should be moving over into the lane that's not a right turn only lane. Everyone else got through that gap fine except for her. If you can't drive a big car, don't fucking buy one. But in her defence, she's normally sitting in the back of the car, I guess. Now, every quack is a bad word.
Idiot woman! Idiot woman! What, she want my side of the road as well in her big car that she can't fucking drive? Fucking stupid.
Now notice how many cars are going past without any problem.
Well, she want my side of the road as well in her big car that she can't fucking drive?
And that's because they've got their own lane and I've got my own lane, but not according to her. And I did lose it. I was like the Tasmanian devil in my car there. I really was. I haven't lost it like that for a while. So now we're looking at this ambulance. It's pulled out in front of that car there. It makes me slow down. So it's got no blues and twos on. So it's not on a shout. So that's not very good driving there from Arnie.
I'm driving an ambulance.
So now we see the lights come on. So did he forget to put the lights on, or did he just get a call then? Who knows? But we're coming up to a professional driver. Yes, a private hire driver.
Fucking idiots, man. What you doing? Cretin. Absolute fucking cretin.
Now we're coming up to a roundabout and we got an Audi that's not going to be indicating. Now, how do I know it's not going to be indicating? Well, it's an Audi. And we all know most Audis don't help anybody else out on the road. And second of all, I've been on eBay and I've got myself an Audi crystal ball. It lets me know when they're coming and when they're not indicating. So it flashes up what way they're going to be going without them actually using their indicators. So it's all good.
Typical Audi, no indication at a roundabout. Just speed. That's all they know, speed.
So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.